Hello folks, back with another WIP Wednesday here, this time mostly centered around Rangers of Shadowdeep. My family and I played the first scenario, a 4-player game, and I got a lot of painting to do. First up is going to be our Frostgrave soldiers here that I have done up as our heroes. So these guys are Frostgrave soldiers, mix of arms and heads, equipment. Since we are rangers, I have sculpted some cloaks for us here. My guy's got a crossbow, so I sculpted that tucked underneath the cloak. And then I don't think I'm going to sculpt on these guys. I have pouches on the back, so don't want to waste those. But these are our 4 rangers. We had a lot of fun playing the first 2 scenarios. Because we are a 4-player group, we only have 10 recruitment points each, which basically means a dog, a bird, or a recruit. So these guys are Fireforge Games, Folk Rabble bodies, and then with Frostgrave heads. Frostgrave's heads, some Frostgrave equipment. I took off the hand and weapon of a bunch of guys and chopped off the hands on the Fireforge Games guys and kind of made them up to be recruits. So no armor, nothing fancy. They each just have a hand weapon, a little bit of equipment. And I gave them all a helmeted head. So what I also have is a bunch of giant spiders. So these are from first edition Descent. So these are over a decade old. Well, maybe 15 years old. And I've been painting them up very slowly. I have a couple already painted up, but I only painted up 4 or 5 of these guys. So there's another 4 left, I believe, maybe 5 to paint up. Pretty simple sculpts. You know, they are board game plastic. A little worse than bones, I would say, but I have them, so they are effectively free. So these guys are getting painted up. I have some of the giants and the ogres painted up, but the giant spiders were used and may show up again, so I want to get them done. I also have been making a whole bunch of rocky terrain from pink foam. You know, this stuff is everywhere all over the house now. Real simple paint jobs, gray, dry brushes, some ink washes, some flock thrown on there. This is about half of it. This batch still needs to be sealed with, usually I spray some PVA glue on through my airbrush, and then a matte varnish, a cheap matte varnish. And then if I have some time left, I also have from the same Descent game a bunch of giant apes that just need to be based and painted. And then from the Last Reaper Bones Kickstarter, a bunch of giant apes, which are not too bad. I need some gap filling in places, but I'm getting a lot of practice of that, so that'll be good. And these guys will be quick, especially the Descent guys. A little bit of airbrush work, simple wash, and then a highlight, and these guys will be done real quick. I have 6 of these. I'll probably get them all done in a single night, so they'll be good. Get some unpainted minis off of the pile, and then have a whole force of giant apes ready to go. And that is it. A pretty short WIP Wednesday video here. Just a bunch of Frostgrave soldiers and then some cheap board game minis. And then a bunch of hills. So, nothing too exciting. Rangers of Shadowdeep was awesome. My wife and my two oldest sons, we sat down and played 2 games in about 3 hours or so, which was nice. First game was a little slow. Second game went well, and I think we're going to cruise through the missions and scenarios, or whatever they're called, pretty quickly. So I got to get a lot of these guys painted up. I have about half the knolls I need painted up. So we'll see. Maybe I'll take a couple of vacation days and paint. So thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.